gets in the sun, turns black.
Oh yeah.
Mud Rabbit, how are you?
Hello. Okay, who's
Mud.
got the rock
Mud-
collection?
Mud Rabbits.
Yes.
Mud
Yes.
Rabbit. Today I helped out with the lower special needs people during a fun
Oh,
basketball.
how nice. How nice.
Mud
That is
Rabbits. Mud Rabbits.
I like.
Yes.
Hold on a second, Noelle. I love that. I love your smile and the way that Mud Rabbit is making you smile right now. You're just from cheek to cheek with a pretty happy face. I like it.
I thought it was ear to ear, but hey.
Oh well, I mean, if it's going to ear, that's more of like a Joker thing, and it's kind of creepy.
I guess you got a point.
So who's got the big rock collection? Because I've got a huge one.
Mud Rabbits.
What?
Do you know this boy was being mean to me on Jacob's panel?
Who?
What?
No, you're talking about Simon.
I don't know if he was being mean or just not being all there.
Right.
Who was it?
Simon.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Honey, don't take him seriously.
Nope.
Yeah. If Jimmy Rizzo ever gets upset at you, if Simon ever gets upset at you, just know that I'm going to kick them off after a minute.
Yeah, then I'll beat him up, so don't worry about it.
I haven't seen Rizzo in a while. Have you had him on in a while?
No, I went over and talked to him. I was trying to catch him in sober hours, so it was like noon on a Sunday, my time. But yeah, you can catch him only a couple hours into drinking, and we were over there talking conspiracies. We were talking about the JFK assassination, and oh yeah, a couple drinks in and conspiracies. Oh yeah, that's when he starts talking about the CIA and JFK and how much he wants to move to Florida.
Oh, good.
Jimmy Rizzo really wants to live in Florida.
Everybody wants to live in Florida.
Not me.
So back to the original topic. Who has the big rock collection? Because I'm a rock collector.
Out of rocks.
I'm sorry.
What do you mean? Put a number on it, Tony. What's your number?
Oh my God.
Over a certain amount.
Right now, I've been scaling down on what I have because of what I've got coming in. But I'm probably working with 100 rocks right now. That's about it.
Okay, yeah.
Instead of the thousands that I normally have around.
Yeah, I have about that many, maybe a little less.
Yeah, I'm probably in the 60, 70 area.
Yeah, some I bought, some I found.
Most of mine I found.
Yeah, I have
purchased some because I can't find them.
Yeah, I have one of those two-tiered toolboxes that angle upwards and they have the clear lids.
Right.
I have it filled with them. And I have some that are just too big to go into that because they're the size of footballs.
Oh, I bet. Okay. You got to get you like a cool tackle box that you can. I always think of like the fishing tackle boxes where you got the layers. Let me grab a
couple and show you a couple of my good specimens here.
I wish I knew how to show mine on StreamYard because I've got some really cool ones. I've also got some those big shark's tooth.
If you have any pictures of them or if you take a picture of them, you can share me the picture and I can show it to
what
everybody.
I can do is take a picture of the whole damn box.
yeah, and I can just share that.
That doesn't include the big ones that I have outside because they're too big and too heavy. But I do have these ones that I got in Tortola that are shaped like granite eggs. They're so cool.
Like granite eggs. That's fun.
Yeah, because the beach, it's volcanic and they've got one beach over there that's not. It's all granite. And all the rocks that have been tumbling for hundreds of years in the sand are like eggs. I'm getting my box out.
Are they like they almost look like geodes, like the way that they're like rounded?
No, they look
What do
like
you mean?
big granite eggs. I'll send a picture of those
Like
too.
really smooth round? Is that what
Yeah.
you mean? Oh
Because
wow.
they've been rolling around on the beach for God only knows how long.
I just collected these up not too long ago. Oh, the camera's not doing
Oh,
good on
cool.
this.
What is it?
What's that?
Oh, I
That's your walk?
never remember the night. The wife remembers the names. I don't.
What's that? That's your walk?
Oh yeah, he said he's got over 100
Can I
probably.
Yeah.
see?
Oh,
Can I see some rocks?
Yeah, he's gonna hold up some more. Hold on, let me get Tony on the solo
Dang,
screen.
what kind of rocks are
See.
those?
these are quartz crystals.
Oh, I've got some quartz spheres.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got a
come
couple
on.
in this pile that are decent. Yeah, Pride and Joy's the good rock. Oh,
Okay, I got
that's
it
nothing
open.
for it.
Is that the red one that you were talking about?
Yeah, this is that carnelian agate you just posted the video on.
I was gonna say those things are like hundreds of dollars for that size.
Okay, this is just my box. And you can ask me about any one of these that are in here. Let me move this.
I mean,
I was gonna
that's
say you can
crazy.
almost see. Do you have to polish that on top of it?
I have a polished piece. A couple of them I did for the wife for jewelry.
Yeah, April.
Does
But
it lose
I
value
got a whole
when you
tub
polish
of
it, or
that.
is it? What's holding you back from finishing it?
I'm actually cutting those into small cabochons for jewelry.
Oh,
And
okay.
then I've started working on this lately.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Disgusting.
That's jasper.
Okay.
And this chunk right here is like 15 pounds.
What is
say, how many-
that? That looks like a tree.
It's a big rock. Called
Yeah.
a jasper. You said it's a jasper rock.
It's a jasper, yeah. It
Yeah, I have
started out as
jasper.
35-pound piece that I had cut.
Mine's polished.
But you know, I love crystals.
I have some of
I'm
those too.
always collecting crystals of all different sizes.
Can we share pictures in this chat?
Yeah, you can. Well,
Yeah,
so if you share them with
Go to
me
present.
anywhere, like you
Uh-huh.
can do present on the bottom of the page, and you can share anything that's in your device.
Okay, I'm looking for present. Where would I find that?
Are you on your phone?
Yeah,
Then you might have to click the 3 buttons that are down there.
I did. I get
Open 'em up.
edit, audio, and avatar.
Edit audio and avatar.
It should show you a place where it's settings, present, leave studio. I don't know on a phone. It's been a long time since I've done it on a
Okay,
phone.
let me look around on it and see what I can
But it
find.
has like a picture of
Mudrabbit.
a screen with a plus sign on it
Yeah.
as the icon.
Okay, that might be for people who have a subscription.
No.
You don't, anybody
I'm
can
not
do it.
subscribed.
Mudrabbit. What did you do today?
Oh, let me find this and then I'll tell you.
One thing at a
No,
time.
tell me,
I mean,
Mudrabbit.
this
multitasking.
crazy rock, this edge is polished. Can't
That's
really
cool.
tell in the camera because the camera doesn't do it.
Oh no, you can tell. Yeah.
But this is the unpolished edge. And then this is the rough rock as I found it.
Oh, I like that hole in it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it must have been in a river at some point because the whole rock itself was huge, but there's water passages through the rock, which you can see there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a bunch of pieces I'm working on right now out of that rock. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to go back to working with the carnelian. I did some out of this, and they're absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I have a huge.
You can't
chunk
see
of
here, but
carnelian.
they are clear.
You got a
rocks.
chunk of carnelian too?
Yeah. Oh, it's huge.
That was a 15-pound rock.
I'm looking for mine. I think it's with the big rocks outside.
I wear one around my neck.
No, this is too big to fit in my little box. Or little box isn't it so little? This is too big to fit in the box. so I've had to put it out with the big rocks.
Yeah.
I found it on Tortola. I found a lot of interesting stuff on Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. Where is it?
Yeah,
It's around
like
somewhere.
I said, I found most of my rocks. I do have
I
some
found
that
it.
I purchased, like Amazonite and turquoise, stuff like that. But
Jacob, I just texted it to you because I couldn't find it.
Excuse me, Mudrabbit. What did you do today?
What did I do today? I picked squash and then I cleaned it, sliced it, and blanched it, put it in the freezer. And then I went and clipped some turnip greens because my turnips aren't ready. And then I tended 5 baby chicks that I have acquired because they have to be watched out for until they're big enough to go in the yard.
Yeah.
And I am raising an orphaned squirrel, which takes up quite a bit of energy.
That's too bad. An orphan squirrel. That's sad.
Yeah, my friend found it at Home Depot. They had a nest up by the roof, and the baby fell out of the nest and into one of the terracotta pots. So when my friend picked it up out of the pot, she asked somebody at the Home Depot. She says, "How do we get it back up there?" And the guy says, "Just let it be hawk food because the mother got caught in a rat box and is dead." So she brought it to me because all the animals come to me, and I had to get special formula for it. And so for a week and a half before the special formula arrived, I had to make my own. And then I got her weaned. And now I'm trying to train her to go outside. I got an owl box and attached it to the porch.
The
The
squirrel.
squirrel. The squirrel.
Mudrabbit,
Yeah.
what are you doing tomorrow?
Probably pretty much of the same.
This is my first rock. First one I ever found. And yeah, it looks like a piece of poop.
Yeah, my carnelian looks pretty much like a piece of poop, but I gotta put
That's what
something
this
next
is,
to it.
carnelian. So
Yeah, mine's unrefined, and it's dirty, but I gotta put it someplace next to something so that you get a general idea how big this thing really is.
but yeah, I collect, I like
Okay, bottle of wine.
multi-quartz
Everybody
crystal.
knows how big
Oh,
a
that's
bottle
nice.
of Pinot Noir is.
This is Mudrabbit's collection.
Nice. I like the organization quite a bit.
Thanks. Yeah,
Yeah, I got you pulled up. Does that one thing have a jellyfish sealed inside of it? That little.
That's glass. That's in there because I moved and I needed
Oh,
a
that's
safe
cool
place
looking
to put
though.
it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it looks cool.
That was a Mother's Day present from my grandsons.
When I was on
much glass.
When I was on my trip, that's all I wanted to get was a little scorpion inside of glass like that. That was like my one goal.
Yeah.
I saw them when I was a kid, and I knew people always sold them, but I didn't know where to find one. Wasn't looking around well enough.
They're in all the shops down here, but then Florida's a tourist.
Yeah, it's
spot.
a huge tourist trap.
Yeah, and you got the shell shops.
Well, I mean, even out here in Yuma, it's not much, but you go up to Quartzsite, which is the huge rock place. I mean, probably bigger than anywhere else on the country that I know of. But you got to hit them January to February, basically.
Yeah, I loved living in North Carolina up in the mountains because of the mines up there. You can get all kinds of stuff. Okay, I sent those 2 pictures to you too, Jacob.
And let's get sure.
But that's my box of smaller stones, and I've got crystals,
Right.
I've got stones, I've got minerals, I've got all kinds of. I've got crystal balls. Lord have
I need to
mercy.
start collecting more of the mineral side of it.
I've got all kinds of
I
stuff.
have quite
I've got
a bit,
minerals,
but-
I've got crystals, I've got it all. I've got it in raw form, I've got it polished. I used to work with crystals, so I have some of the polished ones were some of my tools.
I haven't even played with my crystals. I like them as they come out of the ground.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
What's up, Noelle?
Talking to you guys. Jacob, what did you do today? How was work?
Work was good. I dug a 20-inch trench, 20 inches down. I had to cut through a concrete floor, and then I had to dig down through gravel and clay. And I think the hole was
Really?
about, I don't know, 10.5 feet long, something like that.
The hole
Also not
was
too
really
bad.
deep.
Was it pretty deep? Yeah, it was pretty deep. I had to prep it up so that somebody could put a urinal in and a
Well.
slop sink. And then we're tying it into the old cast iron lines because that's the lowest
Oh,
point.
that's great.
And then you had to set up about I don't know, a 2% pitch going away. That way everything runs to the lowest point.
I
That
just
was
went
my
through
day.
all this with my kitchen plumbing.
Oh, did you?
Excuse me,
Yes, this is an old house. And we had just a second, sweetie. Just a second, sweetie. In this house, the plumbing wasn't done proper, and they tried to rig it below the floor, and then they poured cement over it.
Oh no.
And not only that, they poured so much grease down the sink that it was caught in the little pass through to the drain field.
Yeah.
It didn't go into the sewer, but it went into that little catch-all, and it clogged the pipe, and that's like a 4-inch pipe, PVC.
Yeah, don't dump grease down the sink.
Oh my God. Well, we're not on a sewer system. We have our own septic tank, drain field, and well. So we had to dig a drain field. This property's big. We had to dig a drain field all the way down to the back cottage just to find the other leak. It was a trip.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Noelle. What did you want to know, sweetie?
I just want to know how is your chickens and your